Brian, so we just had a couple of had a look at some of the extra stuff in some of the songs that we already know today, right? So Parisian Walkways was the first one. So the couple of new chords that kind of they come out of left field a little bit because you don't expect them. The song is in the key of A minor, so when we come back to the A, you would expect it to be a minor, but it's not. It's actually a major. So uh, and I recall that you were mine in those Parisian days. There it is there. So there's that second fret B string. That's the major third for A, right? So we come in here. So this is how it's picked. So we've got this one. Now middle finger's third fret B string, third finger fourth fret D string. Same open A string. So it's kind of like B minor 7 with A in the bass, right? So we're going. We've got that second fret on the E string as well. So it's back on itself. Come back to the G string, then skip over to that second fret on the first string, and then just a big. And with this one here, with this shape here, you want that E string either blocked or open. You don't want it on the second fret while you're playing the A because that would give you an A6. Which is fine, but that's just not what we've got here. Okay, you hit that chord, hit the distortion pedal. Try not to hit the phone in the process. Okay, so I'm just giving you that phrase to start off with. I want you to figure the rest out yourself, okay? So like down here, we've got the major third here, second fret on the B string. So now we're up 14 frets, which means we're on the same note. We're on that major third here, right? Okay, so 14, 15, 17, pop up to 18, and do another, go up by another 2 semitones with the bend. Hold it up there. Then let it go. Get some overdrive here. Okay, and just remember, drama. That's what this is all about, right? The notes are easy. The notes are no problem. It's all about the drama you put into the notes and never rush through them, right? Labor them, drag them out nice and slow, okay? So that's that was the new little bit we did in Prism Walkways. Then we had a look at Iron Man. So you know the main riff. Nope. There we go. You know what it is anyway. Now remember, there's nothing. A lot of people do this a lot where they hold both the A string and the E string in an A-shaped power chord like that. So it adds kind of power and beef to the chord, and it sounds good. But don't make that your default way of doing it. It should normally be just the A string, unless of course you're here. But so include that if you want that extra kind of. It's more of a kind of a metal sound than a rock sound, in my opinion. Okay, so then we've got this one. You know this one already. Now, but the second riff, the one that comes after the first verse, goes like this. Now we're hitting that 5th fret note 3 times on the way down. Now that bit there, we're down up, but that definitely shouldn't be a down down. That's good. Open, and again, you want to be able to be rough with it, okay? So that's why my fingers are here covering the rest of the stuff, so that way I can still go. So when I hit up, I get that rap with the notes as well, which is what I want. It makes it rougher, more aggressive. There's this. Now I'm recording on the phone here, so you probably can't hear it properly, but there's this, or there's, just get that attack into it. Okay, so we hit it twice on the way back up. So slowly, whole thing. Okay, and then we had the little, yeah, the lead into the solo. So that's this bit. Now we're moving from B minor, roughly, to C sharp minor. Okay, so that's, so pick, pick, hammer, pick. All right. So that's the riff, and as I said, we didn't go into detail on the solo, but all you really need to know about it is the fact that it's in the key of C sharp minor, and he's taking it from the C sharp minor pentatonic, right? So that's just this one, something like, I know he does this lick in it a lot, so it hits the low note on the G string, and then these two here, high note and the low note on the D string, pull off, and then the high note on the A string. So I know that's one of the licks he does, but again, it's knowing where he's getting it is the more important thing, rather than, there's with a rough kind of all over the place solo like that. There's really no point in learning it note for note. You might as well just kind of learn what it is he's actually doing there. How did he come up with that? Well, he went up to the pentatonic scale and started kind of doing some fairly basic, hammer-ons, pull-offs. Like, that's all he did, and that's, if you want to learn it note for note, you can, but I wouldn't really recommend spending that much time on something like that. It's more important to just know the pentatonic and be able to do things with it, pull-offs, all that kind of stuff, and we're doing that already. So just go to it and just rip and tear and see what happens. That's the kind of solo it is. Obviously, we wouldn't say that about Parisian Walkways. Totally different. Then you really do want to get those kind of things right. But again, in your own way. You don't want to just copy it exactly, right? You want to play those notes the way you would play it. All of that stuff. But for now, just keep going, keep chugging away, and I'll talk to you next time. See you.